So I think the idea today is because we've got through all 100 ideas.
Wow.
I know. And so what we thought we'd do, I thought I'd go through the first 50, but I'm just going to pick out the 10 that probably are most useful right now in the sort of the last few days leading up to Christmas. And we can go and have a little play in the platform and see what content we can get the AI to help us create, and see if we can do a little bit of last minute scheduling. That's
Lovely.
what I think. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
Super duper. So, for those of you, crikey, I've just seen how many people we've got on this call. Do you know what? I feel a bit celebrity. Well, no, it's been so nice because I feel like there's 20 or 30 people, businesses that have been through this whole program with
I
us.
know.
No,
It's so nice.
which is nice. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. So we're just going to have a little recap and have a look at some ideas. Feel free to use the chat and, tell us what you're up to and how your Christmas campaigns are going, and ask some questions as we go along. And yeah, let's get started. So this is 100 Christmas social media campaign ideas. And we've been through 100 different ideas in the last few weeks. About 5-6 weeks, we've been feeling very festive. I'm feeling even more festive now. But I thought, yeah, we'll go through some ideas. So countdown to Christmas. I mean, perfect timing. We've got 12 days till Christmas, but this is great for you to be able to schedule now. We've got 12 days left, haven't we? Or 11 days shopping time left. So a really great idea to come up with some different, some different products that you've got, or conversations or tips, or exclusive deals, or maybe even, something silly like, what's your elf on the shelf been up to? But, and do the last 10 days of naughtiness. But there's so many different ideas, and there's so many different things you can do when you're counting down to Christmas. Yeah, you can even go, what's the on the first day of Christmas?
Oh, yeah. That's always a good one.
It is. I mean, I know it's a bit traditional, but actually, I quite like
Some
traditional.
people like that though.
They do. They,
Yeah.
and actually, can you remember all the different ones? I don't think I can
I
anymore.
don't think I can.
So maybe you can, maybe that's a thing. You could actually create some content around the 12 days of Christmas and, ask people, can you remember which one is, 9? I don't know.
Or you could even implement maybe your own products or services into that song instead of using turtle doves. You could do, I don't know, cupcakes. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe implement your own.
Yeah, or stripy socks. We've talked a lot about stripy socks over the last few weeks. But yeah, you could, couldn't you? You could really go for it in that regard. Well, I don't know. I mean, normally we go through a few before we go into maybe, but I quite like it. I think we could come up with some ideas using the AI quite quickly. So I'm going to head into maybe, and yeah, we'll go from there. So let's go. So this is maybe website, and I'm just going to hit the login. There you go. So simple to get into your account. I'm just going to go into the maybe account. There we go. And we're going to go to marketing, which is where we find our social planner. And I'm just going to hit new post. Just going to move us out of the way. Create new post. Okay, so let's go for an Instagram post. And we don't know quite what we're going to post yet. So we've got an idea. So we're just going to literally go generate with AI. And we're going to say 12 days of Christmas. So we want 12 ideas that align with the traditional hot type this morning. 12 days of Christmas.
Oh, you might have to change the title. You might need to spell out 12 instead of
Lovely, well spotted. Yes, doesn't like a number at the beginning, does it?
maybe that one as well. Yeah.
Are rich in a pear tree.
Oh, you've left just a one as well, just in front of the T.
Doing very well, am I really? It's the excitement of Christmas. So it means I shouldn't be working anymore. I'm not allowed to type properly. Let's go. Turtle doves. True love.
Is it a carol? Is it 12 Days of Christmas, or is it a Christmas carol, or is it a?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, apparently it is. Amy's just popped in chat. Yes, it's a carol. Traditional Christmas carol. There you go. Thank you, Amy. Put us out of our misery. Right, true love and Christmas gifts. See what it comes up with. We can be funny or casual or excited or professional, witty or sarcastic or feminine. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever hit the feminine one.
I haven't either, actually. I was just thinking that.
Just go for it. We'll have 3 different ideas and we'll go medium length. That's what it comes up with. Who knows? It's always fun hitting the AI button though, isn't it?
I know.
And it saves so much time.
It's just so quick. Oh my God, it's actually done it. Look.
Oh, wow.
Oh, oh, wow.
I can't believe it. Look at the emojis as well. I love the pear on the pear tree.
I know.
My true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. But why stop there? Let's add a feminine twist to the traditional 12 Days of Christmas with some fabulous ideas just for you. Partridge in a pear tree. Start your holiday decor with a gorgeous pear tree centerpiece that will be envy of all your guests. Turtle dove. Spread love and joy this Christmas or this season by surprising your bestie with 2 adorable turtle dove earrings. They're the perfect symbol of friendship and loyalty. French hens. Treat yourself to a luxurious spa day with 3 indulgent French hen-inspired beauty products. Pamper yourself like the queen you are.
Wow.
So clever. Let's see what the
so
next idea is. So it's giving us 6, isn't it? But I mean, I think that's quite nice. Day 6. We can ask it again to give you the 12. Let's dive into 12 ideas. I wonder if we put it into make it longer.
No, I was going to say, what if you made it large?
Because actually, you could then break this up into, you know, we're asking the AI to create a piece of content, but actually you could then break this up and use 1 a day, couldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
All through 1 hit of the generate button. It's going large. Look, it's having a real spin of the wheel. Here we go.
It's still so quick though, isn't it?
There you go.
There's it's actually
ideas. Let's see what this one is. Oh, this is different. So on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear. But wait, there's more. Introducing 12 Days Christmas with a feminine twist. Okay. On the second day, we have turtle doves fluttering around, symbolising love and companionship. Spread your wings and celebrate the joy of true love by spending quality time with your partner or surprising them with a heartfelt gesture. See, there's one post. You know, there's your first one. Here's your second one. And then as we move through the days, each one brings unique ideas inspired by this timeless song, from delightful Christmas gifts that will leave your loved ones speechless, to creative ways to bring cheer to those around you. Our 12 Days of Christmas guide has got you covered. think outside the box and let your imagination soar like the graceful turtle doves. I just think this is absolutely wonderful, isn't
It's
it?
so lovely.
And there's another one here.
It's amazing, isn't it? There's so much content.
I just think it's fantastic. 6th day of Christmas, sing carols with friends and family. 7th, indulge in delicious treats. Oh, yes, please. Festive goodies in the kitchen. Treat yourself to our favourite holiday desserts. Just isn't that wonderful? There you go. And that was number one idea, and it's the perfect timing to be sending content out like this week. Oh, Susie's in. Hang on, let me just see what she said. Susie's generating it now, but she's going for grumpy. In the tone. Apparently, it's hysterical. So there you go. Go and have a play. You go and have a play yourself.
I love the grumpy one.
So do I. Right. Well, let's go back to our different ideas. We literally just talked about one. The next one that I looked at, so we've done the countdown, haven't we? We've got festive giveaways, gift guides. Well, that was always really useful. And I know quite a few people on this call have done gift guides over the last few weeks. And I think it's created some really good content and they've got really good engagement from it. So we've got customer stories. Well, customer stories are always good to share. Share your heartwarming, I can't speak today, holiday experiences with us on Facebook and Instagram. And it's a really nice way to get people to engage in your content. You know, what do you do at Christmas? What's your traditional day look like? We kind of usually up about 9. We've trained our kids well. We're teenagers, they won't sleep in till God knows when anyway. But you know, have a glass of champagne and smoked salmon and scrambled eggs and a nice piece of granary. And then we open presents, and then, yeah, we usually kind of don't eat till about 3, but everyone does different things, don't they? So share those stories. What do you do on Christmas Day?
We're pretty much the same as you. So we'll wake up, have a nice breakfast, have a Bucks Fizz or something, and then open presents, and then like have just a later lunch, around 4, even 5 sometimes.
Light the fire,
pass out on the sofa.
And then you've got to have a turkey sandwich at about 9:30.
Or a cheese board.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, that's switching it up. I like that.
Or a little cheese board with a nice glass of red.
There you go. See, we've just come up with ideas and had a little conversation about it ourselves. Yeah. Let's put that on social media. Let's ask our audience. Let's ask our customers or our followers. You know, what do you do? It's nice. I think I might be getting some cheese in. We talked about Elf on the Shelf. 12 days of deals. That would work quite well with your 12 days of Christmas, because you could kind of incorporate the two, couldn't you? On the first day of Christmas, our store gave to you amazing deals. Get ready for 12 days of exclusive discounts and promotions. That's great. You could run the two really quite campaigns alongside each other quite nicely, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could perhaps do on your Instagram and your Facebook feed, you could do the 12 days of Christmas that we just talked about. And then perhaps on your stories, you could do the 12 days of deals. So it all kind of works together. That would be good, wouldn't it?
That does sound good.
Yeah. Stocking stuffers. Well, do you know what? I love giving the kids stockings, but God, they cost a fortune.
So expensive now.
I know. Well, and of course they expect so much these days. Mine are going to be bitterly disappointed this year, but there we are. I haven't even started shopping. I doubt there'll be anything. Santa's still got Santa's flash sales now. That'd be good for the week after Christmas. Santa's workshop. I think we probably, if there's Santa's grotto or workshop near you, you could perhaps talk about it and lead people towards it so that they can go to Santa's grotto or whatever and then come in store afterwards. We've got Christmas trivia. That's always good fun. A great one for AI as well, because it really does help you come up with some great ideas. We did a couple of weeks ago, we did some Christmas trivia ideas, which I know a few of you have used, which is great. Holiday playlist, product spotlights, holiday decor inspiration, Christmas Eve countdown, special, do something, use stories perhaps, and do something, every hour on stories. And there's loads of kind of Santa trackers, aren't there, on the
Oh my God, there's loads.
like that. So you could really sort of get engaged with that one. It's just a nice one to get involved with. But you could start thinking about creating that content now and then scheduling it in advance, maybe, and it's done and it'll all go out every hour, and that's your scheduling done. Wouldn't take you very long, would it? Reindeer names, come up with festive, imaginative reindeer names. I love that. Well, we had some hysterical ideas when we went back through this again a few weeks ago. Elf on the Shelf, again, I'm so glad I never engaged with this.
I see this everywhere. I can't believe how into it people are.
Oh,
it's unbelievable.
I know. Have you seen the wonderful thing that Danny, she on our team, has done? Have you got her on Facebook? Oh,
No.
Oh, you don't do Facebook, do you? You're
No.
an Instagram girl, but she posts all her naughty elf stories, and they're so adorable. But maybe get your followers to engage in that content and tell you a little bit more about their crazy elf naughtiness. But yes, I'm glad I never engaged in that one. I think I'd be a bit rubbish at it. So yeah, there's no expectation from my kids, thank goodness. But yeah, I do know lots of people that have great fun with it.
Yeah.
Gift guide, ugly sweater day, good Lord. Instagram live sales, again, probably good for, well, yeah, maybe do a couple early next week. That sort of, could people will be looking, let's say if you were fashion retailer, you might want to try on some clothes and do a bit of an Instagram live on that, because of course not only are people looking for something to wear on Christmas Day, they're also looking for something to wear on New Year's Eve. Don't forget, nice shopping period before what is going to be your New Year's Eve special. Got to think about before and after now. Santa's letters, I just love this. I think we should go off and have a play with Maybe on this one. Good old Santa's letters. I just, you could come up with so many different ideas, couldn't you, for the children to write to Santa. So should we go and have a play with that one? So what we can come up with. We can perhaps find an AI image to go with it as well, couldn't we? So if I go back into Maybe. That's into there. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to go back to generate new content, and we're going to go, have you written to Santa yet? Have your children actually written to Santa yet? Write a letter to Santa featuring requests. Children. Boys. Games. And fun stuff. There you go. Let's do that. Christmas gifts. Children's gifts. Interesting ideas. I love this because you can just make it up as you go along, and I think we should go fun. We've got to be funny, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. We'll leave it at large. Let's see what it comes up with. It's just so good, isn't it? Because you literally just type a few words in. I've just made it up
You
spot.
don't have to write like long sentences or anything, do you? You can literally just give it such a brief kind of description and it just does it for you.
Here we go. Love that. Have your little ones written to Santa yet? Calling all parents, it's that time of year again when our little bundles of joy turn into professional wish makers.
Oh,
Have a pen and some paper because we've got a special assignment for you. Santa wants to know what your kiddos are wishing for this Christmas, from cute, cuddly toys to mind-blowing games and everything in between. Let their imaginations run wild and trust us. They've got some interesting ideas brewing up in their creative minds of theirs. We know how magical it feels to see the sparkle in their eyes as they scribble down their heart's desires. So why not make this year extra special by encouraging them to put pen to paper and send a letter straight to the North Pole? And it's even talking about, look, you're not only nurturing their creativity, you'll be spreading the holiday spirit like never before. Imagine the joy in their faces when they received a personalised response from the big man himself. It's priceless. So, yeah, it's about teaching our children about love and compassion and generosity. Who'd have thought?
I know. I
One,
never thought that.
have your little rascals written to Santa. We're inviting your kiddos to write a letter to Santa featuring all their wildest requests for toys and games. Just plain fun stuff, from magical unicorns to flying ninja robots. There's no limit to the exciting possibilities they can dream up. How on earth does AI know about magical unicorns and flying ninja robots?
It's too
Don't
clever.
know. And again, you know, this doesn't have to be one post. You could do several. So, I mean, how do we then put this into our content? Well, we literally hit the copy button and you can carry on editing this way. Press continue and it goes straight into your post for you. So you can see what the content's going to look like. And it's even added some lovely hashtags in. And then, well, let's go and find an image. So we come into the picture button, create an image using AI. And we'll say, children writing to Father Christmas. See what happens. I mean, that's a really, really brief prompt. Oh, children writing to Father Christmas. Oh, it doesn't like that. Okay, young people. Actually quite
That's interesting.
yeah, it does it when it doesn't, it's very careful, the AI around. Oh, that one's quite good.
That one's good, yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. Let's do a cartoony one. Let's have a look at, let's go colourful. Well, that's quite sweet. Not sure about the drawing one. That's a little bit on the strange side, but this is cute.
That's sweet.
And then when you've chosen your image, let's try one more. Let's go watercolour. I like the watercolour ones.
I like the watercolour and the sketch. I like the sketch ones.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? Oh, you see, that's lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
There we go. There we go.
Bottom one's really sweet as well.
Laughing there. I'm going for the laughing one. Literally hit continue. And there you go. You've got your image, you've got your content, and you can literally just go post it now, schedule it for later. If you have an approval process, you can do that. You probably wouldn't want to share that as a recurring post, but if you did want it to go out perhaps on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday next week, you could set it to do that. But I just think that's brilliant. There you go. And we've done that in what, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So there you go. I think we've given you some great ideas. I'm just going to go back. We'll just cover off just a couple more. And and then we'll leave you to your lovely festive social media content creation time. And dive into Maybe and have a play. I think most people here have already had this download, but we will send it out after the call, after this.
Yeah, I've had a few people ask if we can send it to them. So,
oh, brilliant. Gift wrapping ideas I love, and I just think this is the perfect time. I am brilliant at wrapping the first 2 gifts. After that, I'm bored, I'm done, and I'll just slap the sellotape on any which way I fancy. And yeah, I just lose interest. But yeah, the first 2 are always lovely. They've got bows and, all the rest take loads of time over them, and then stuff it. But I think it's if you're offering gift wrap for whatever you've got in store, or some ideas around, have you ever, could be a sports shop, couldn't you? And asking your customers, how do you wrap up a football? It's the most impossible thing to wrap up. You have to put it in a box, in my opinion, and wrap up the box. But who knows? I mean, there's probably lots of different ideas. So I think that's a really good one, especially for now. I've got a cat trying to get onto my keyboard. No, you can stay there. I've got 3 cats keeping me company this morning.
oh,
And then we've got, the one that I really love, the Christmas Pet Parade. I mean, just amazing. We've got, I live in a sort of little market town in Warwickshire, and they have a Christmas pet parade every year, and it's amazing. There's usually kind of like 50 or 60 families with their dogs dressed up in Santa outfits, and kids all get dressed up, and they tootle up and down the high street, and some of the shopkeepers have got, mince pies and mulled wine and, little treats for the kids. And it's just really fun, but it's a great photo opportunity as well.
Yeah.
What about, you don't have to do a pet parade in your place or your store, because it's a big thing to put on, but, make sure you're getting people to send their festive pets. If you've got pets, share them. People love pets. Cats, dogs, you name it. Get your ferret dressed up if needs be. But it's, it's, but it's always heartwarming. People love it. Personal shopping is another one. And I know actually Claire that's on the call, she's got a lingerie store, and she does most of her trade at Christmas. She books slots for the gentlemen to come in and buy their things. Men aren't very good at wandering into lingerie shops, are they?
No.
So that's really nice. It just takes that pressure away. So I think it's wonderful. But people always need help and ideas, offer them some support. I like the personal shopper service. I think it's brilliant.
I do.
Yeah, it's just nice. It's just about customer service, isn't it, really? As much as, how can I help you? Who are you looking for something for? But, promote the fact that you're going to be helpful in your social media. And then I think the last one that I really liked was product how-tos. Because, everyone's giving all these wonderful gifts. I mean, for example, the Ninja. Not that I think anybody in the world doesn't now own a Ninja air fryer, do they? I mean, you don't own one.
No.
You are so behind the times.
No.
We've got 2.
2?
Yes, 2. We've got a 2-drawer one, and then we've got a big round one that pressure cooking and steaming and all sorts of other.
No, I haven't got one.
Well, you haven't lived.
I know.
But there are groups around everywhere about the how-tos of using a Ninja. But there must be things of even if you give a scarf, there's lots of ideas around there. 12 different ways to tie your scarf, or use a scarf, or wear a scarf. Or it might be I don't know, how-tos. Could be a DIY if you're buying for for a jab, you know, how to put up a shelf with your new drill. I don't know, but it's all sorts of different things. But I think product how-tos are really inspiring, and they don't have to be serious. You know, you could really make them quite entertaining. Cookware. What else? What do we get for Christmas? You know, how to choose the perfect piece of jewelry, or it could be,
home items or something, or
product how-tos. Oh gosh, I think my brains have gone blank. We've got over festive,
Yeah.
too festive. I'm sure actually the AI would help out on that one. So I'm going to leave that as homework to go
test it.
send everybody off with. But I think product how-tos is a good one. So next week, which will be literally a couple of days before Christmas, we'll go through our favourites from the second 50 and lead you up to Christmas. And then in the new year, we'll be looking at campaigns that you can run from January, February, March to begin with. And so, you know, we'll cover the January sales. Obviously, we'll look at covering things like Valentine's Day and Easter and all of those different big days, but also perhaps some smaller national days that